was cheaper over here, but you know, he's like, well, what do you want? ¿Qué quieres? ¿Qué quieres? I just want a Dallas Cowboys shirt. I go, I just wanted to say Dallas Cowboys. And
Yeah.
my dad never liked football. Never. He's like, I don't see what you see in those, man. They're just all bent over looking at a damn ball. I'm like, it's because you don't understand the concept of the game. Like, it's a badass game. Like, when I always wanted to play football, and he would never let me.
Oh wow.
Me and my brother Rick never got to play sports.
So you're the greatest Dallas Cowboys fan, but never got to play it. Now I see.
Yeah, at school. We didn't even get to play in school. We would play every morning, dude, at school. Outside. Yeah. We'd get all fucking dirty and shit, and we'd go to class all with mud on our damn knees and all scraped up and shit, and because we'd play every morning, dude.
Wow. You just wanted to say Dallas Cowboys. I understand. Yeah, it's definitely but yeah, his background seems to be pretty tough, you know. There's definitely damage there, and he knows the answer. He's told it to me. He goes, I'm just a chiflado, right? And I'm like, yeah. You're just chiflado. You got a lot of people that love you, man. You got a good look at this house, everything. Sometimes you need to get the people out, and sometimes the father says no. Sometimes that's it. That woman was not for you, brother. It's my story.
Every woman that he's had, every woman, he's laid his hands on. Every woman. You know, he has a problem with that because
it's just the alcohol, brother. It's not complicated, and he knows being chiflado, but he's running from something. I was like, you gotta stand up to what you're running from. You gotta just.
When he was younger, it's like I tell you, you know, mention, like I told you, mention those names to him, and he'll try to get him to crack. And you know.
Okay.
My friend Jamie.
Yeah.
You know, all of those guys, I treated them like nephews. Because they were his friends.
And it's our job, yeah. We have to pass down to the next generation. He's a little old for this. I was like, he knows it. I was like, dude, I can't do boxing no more like myself. It's like, dude, you just can't. You know, life happens. Life is already passes in the fantasy.
It takes a toll on you. You know, life's gonna take a toll on you.
It does. And
you can't be Superman forever. You know.
Come here, Nala. Yeah, absolutely. No, man, but thank you. I was like, is this I'm afraid for people, you know. I don't want him driving drunk, and you know he's driving the company truck. I was like, dude, there's no end to it.
Yeah, he shouldn't be driving, man, like that.
Yeah, and it was like you said, you know, it was good that you said, you know, he is small framed, he is a small body, like you do get buzzed really quick.
And then he'll go across the street with that little black dude, and
Kenneth.
The bourbon, but I know he does. He hits it.
Yeah, he does. He'll leave it there, but he takes little sips, but he doesn't like that liquor very much.
I mean, and me, I'm one to recognize when he's been drinking. He tries to hide it, and I tell him, you don't have to hide it from me. I go, because I know, dude. I go, just looking at you and in your speech.
Yeah, but he still looks normal. After a while, he does lose it.
Yeah.
After a while, at first he looks all normal and excited, and little by little he starts slurring more. He starts just being real sloppy, and it's just like.
Just look at his hands. Just look at his hand motion. His hands he'll put his hands in front of his stomach, and he'll start just twirling his hands. You know, he'll just be moving his hands constantly, and then he'll start saying stuff like, and for they telling me this, and he just starts that shit, and I'm like, you're done, bro.
You're done, bro.
You know,
he starts making sense.
When they used to go to my house,
yeah,
he wasn't like that. You know, he wouldn't drink as much like that.
Yeah.
Because
he's going through the heartbreak, 100%. I know why he's slamming himself and all that. It's the heartbreak, but I was like, you got to get over it, brother. It's time to start new. You need yourself again. You need a lot of intervention to go inside of you. That's not a rehab place for me.
Yeah.
You know, that's his house, his rules. And I'm just here to help him because he was helping me with the painting and with that. And I was like, I'll help you with whatever. I know what it is. I know what it is. But he sometimes he forgets, right? And he just I was like, man, you just at least gotta respect me, not because of me, because of who I come in the name of.
Yeah,
And yeah, we I stood up to him too, and it's just like, man, just the respect part. Man, I'm not gonna do nothing, of course, but it's that if you don't stop him right there, he'll carry on. But he respects me a lot. That's the whole thing too. And
yeah. That's why, like me, I went into his house before the last time he got into some crap. Before he did this last one with Stephanie, they had already gotten a fight. That's why he's that's why he's all fucked up from his hip, because that woman drugged him with the car right there down the street.
oh,
That's why he's
really?
all messed up. Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
yeah. He won't
Well,
tell you.
thank you. I mean, this is the type of info I need to know because this ain't no nothing. This is like mechanic work.
Yeah,
We gotta like look into it. You gotta look at the plants grow. As a farmer, you gotta, what I mean. But you gotta. It's not checkers. It's definitely a chess game, and that's I'm finding out a lot with him, and I'm giving him a guide, like I'm example of like and he feels it too. But I cannot defeat the alcohol. I was like,
no,
dude, you need to go into rehab. It only happens once, and no, I'm not gonna just consent to whatever you want to do or anything. I changed and
yeah,
and I don't know, but I've been getting my paycheck. People telling me like, man, it's and it's good to hear because yeah, it's the spirit that we're against, and it puts you. It's challenging. It's really
yeah,
challenging. It really is, and but I told him already before everything. That's from experience. I was like, you just at least gotta have that respect, just that respect. And
yeah.
but he oh gosh, thank you, thank you. Um, I'm gonna take off right now. I already finished here, and I'm gonna go también to this other friend's house to do the same. Pero everything's good. Thank you. I just needed to know what to do at that point
All right.
because I don't know him that well. To
Yeah,
me, he's like a brother, from high school, and then, but yeah, we've been getting real serious about it, and I controlling his truck. I gotta control his truck, but he was already buzzed out. He had one more to go, and I was like, oh no, you got 4 hours to go. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep. He doesn't go to sleep,
no, you can't
and it's
because
all day. He's been up, He's been up all day. He doesn't really take like naps. He's just restless right now. It's his heartbreak, and he has to get over that. But it's not
yeah,
easy.
but he wants to take care of his heartbreak with alcohol, and then
He can't.
lift his spirits up with cocaine. And I tell him, I thought you said you quit that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I'm like, well, then I go, why do you keep bringing it up? Because my brother, it's like I tell you, I have a brother,
Hmm.
almost the same damn thing as him, almost the same. And nobody goes to my mom's house no more. Nobody goes to visit my mother. I
Oh
can't even
yeah,
talk to my
yeah. I
mother.
know. I know him too. He's weird. I've been
Yeah,
introduced.
yeah, well, and
Ay,
me,
ay,
I'd
ay.
like to slap the living crap out of him, but my mom she'll run me off again. I mean, me and him, me and that brother Gonzo,
Yeah.
we don't see eye to eye. And
Yeah.
one day, man, I grabbed him from his face. He disrespected my father there in my house, and I was like, you better watch your fucking mouth. I'm sorry, excuse the French, but I was pissed.
Yeah.
We just got,
It
we
happens,
just got,
brother.
yeah, we
It's
just
very
gotten out
deep
of work.
emotions,
We've got home from Delhi. It's been a long day, bent over, pulling shit ton of weeds.
Yeah.
So my dad's like, "What are you gonna do?" And I go, "I still have to go work." I would end work with my brother and my dad, and then I'd go and see what my brother-in-law had for me over there in the States,
Wow.
which is Felix's stepdad. And I'd
Wow.
go mechanic over there on the trucks.
Yeah.
Then I wouldn't see my dad a whole lot just in the morning, and
Yeah.
then in the afternoons when I bring him home. And then I wouldn't see him till Sunday. I'd go visit him. I try to visit him every Sunday in the morning. I'd go and tell him, hey, let's go to work. Let's go get coffee. Let's go do something. Just, yeah, I go, me and you and mom. It doesn't matter. Me and my mom, too. I mean, me and my mom, she's, you know, my mom's one-sided too, you know.
Oh,
And I just like I told my wife, you know, I'm just gonna give up. I'm gonna stop trying to stay on my mom's good side, or just even, you know, be around, because
sure.
to her everything I do stirs everybody up, and everything gets crazy. And I'm
Yeah,
like, no. I go, it's not that way. I go, I don't want to get old. I go, I don't want to die getting old. I go, I want to die having fun. I go, and I'm going to enjoy my life, whatever I have left, with my kids, with my wife. I go, and if
right.
some of my sisters and brothers and nephews want to join me, yes. I mean, I'm going to invite them. I'm going to tell them, hey, well, let's go here, let's go over there, let's go do this,
Right.
let's go do that. You know, because I mean, they were. My mom was very. She gets real upset. Like when I go back to Dallas, and she's like, "There you go, stirring everybody up." I'm like, I don't stir nobody up. I just tell them I'm gonna go visit. I'm gonna go visit Michael because he's my first cousin.
Yeah,
He's my compadre. You know, he's my compadre. I baptized his first baby girl, and I mean, me and him, we're tight. I mean,
yeah,
we're badass. And he doesn't drink. Michael doesn't drink, and his
yeah,
boys like to drink, but you know, we'll drink. I
yeah.
try to monitor my drinking around them because
Sure.
I want to respect this house. I want to respect him and Michael Madre and stuff.
You just gotta control it.
Yeah,
There's, I mean, even the Messiah made wine. He understood it all. You just can't be like a functioning alcoholic with emotional problems. Yeah, it's like you hold your alcohol. It's it. But no, something happened to him. Now that you told me that he was he was taken away, and yeah, he seems bummed about that. But let me talk to him more later
yeah,
on, and that's good information just to know where
yeah,
he's coming from, because it's I really want to help him, but I'm not a it's not a rehab place. It's his house, like I said.
yeah.
You gotta like
All you
you
gotta
gotta
do
give
is
your
let
rights up to
accept it.
yourself when you get that. I was like, you can't listen to yourself when you quit. Third year, in the third year, you will be blessed. You will be blessed. Something will happen to you. You know, if you do what
All
I.
you gotta, all you gotta do is tell them, why don't you, why don't you talk to me about your real dad, and you'll see how
Yeah,
he
he gets
says,
down about it. Oh, he tells me a lot, brother. I don't even. He tells me, and I tell him to, and he just, he tells me everything. But you tell me other details that I don't know that he doesn't say.
I mean, it's because
He'll hold
he
back.
tends
Everybody does, right?
yeah, he tends to stretch his stories a little longer, or
And he's
tries to
really
stretch
drunk, and
everything
he's
too.
really drunk too.
And he'll call, like he calls me. He's like, "Hey, I love you. I love you." I go, "You don't have to tell me you love me when you're drunk." I go, "I love you all the time. I'll take
All the
care of you."
time.
I go,
That's all
I
it
mean,
is,
I
brother.
tell my brothers I love them. I tell my
Hallelujah.
sisters. There's
Hallelujah.
only 3 of my sisters that tell me back, "I love you." You know, as I